partner for you, and you need to be comfortable that this person is right for your business and also can contribute in your specialist areas. So really the best way to choose a local partner is to do so through being referred. The most obvious way of doing that is the law firms, such as ours and other law firms, do have a panel of local sponsors. We are usually able to find and present to you appropriate local sponsors who have the qualifications that fit your needs. The first step, if you want to look and explore yourself in terms of setting up a company in Dubai, if it's an onshore company, then you go to the economic department and they will give you guidance, they will give you notes in English and Arabic as to what steps you need to take. If it's TCOM, similarly, the TCOM authorities and the Free Zone authorities have the same customer service. There are many requirements to seek approvals, pre-qualifications, signatures, that type of thing. The professional services companies in Dubai that specialise in formations can help. They are familiar with all of the arts that are required to set up a company. In terms of cost, the fees start at 50,000 dirhams for a simple consultancy license. The more complicated and the additional number of approvals you require, the fees would increase. There are also fees for establishing your license, renewing your license. You pay fees for establishing residency for all of your staff. On our website at www.macdavidson.com, there are various links to the government authorities and to their customer care and guideline pages, which will give at least an initial eye-line into what's required. In terms of a recommendation to anyone coming into the region, Dubai has the infrastructure, it has the knowledge, it has the best local partners, and it has the ability for you to get up and running and start your business probably quicker than anywhere else in the region.
So, what kind of business would you set up in Dubai?
What kind of business would I set up in Dubai? I would like to... Well, I always wanted to open up a restaurant.
When I first came, I considered doing glamping, glamorous camping out in the desert.
I would start a spa.
I'd start my own media company.
Consulting or something.
I'm into events, so it's going to be an event, that's for sure.
Football coaching academy.
Every day, honestly, I've thought to myself 3 or 4 times, that could be a great business here. This could be a great business here.
What kind of business would I start? Interesting enough, I did that 6 weeks ago. Just started my own agency, a consultancy.
The idea is always on the back of my head.
I would probably start something with within the tourism business. Since I have so many people coming visiting and so many people that are interested in the country.
You have to have, that one outstanding idea.
Have a look around, see what's not in the market.
Write a business plan. It's not expensive to get up and running.
There's a lot of opportunities, systems and businesses that work back at home in people's countries. You can bring it here and set up and, it can be quite successful.
Dubai definitely will give you a chance. You can come here, you can think up an idea and go for it.
Modern Islamic banking first appeared in the 1960s, and since then it has continued to evolve, and today it is one of the fastest growing financial sectors worldwide. But what exactly is it, and how does it differ from conventional banking? We're checking in with the Dubai Islamic Bank for all the answers. What is Islamic banking?
Islamic banking actually is the way the money is not treated as a commodity, but it is treated as a medium of exchange. We are totally different than the conventional banking system. We do not borrow money from the depositors and we do not lend money to the entrepreneurs. We manage money. And by managing, what I mean is that we are the fund managers. It means if you have a fixed deposit with an Islamic bank, we are utilizing your funds in a manner to generate a return for you and for us. And then we distribute as per a pre-agreed distribution ratio. And that ratio can be pre-agreed, but not the return. The conventional banks give you a fixed rate of interest. Upon completion of your fixed deposit period, you go and get the same amount. Here in Islamic banks, we do have certain parameters to follow. If we get funds from the depositors, we are not allowed to invest those funds in the Sharia repugnant activities or services, so that the return which comes back to us is pure and halal. Halal means, it's a Sharia term, it means the goods or services which are forbidden by God Almighty.
Is it only for Muslims or does it have a wider appeal?
Of course, Sharia is for humanity. It's not only for Muslims, it's for everybody.
What is the goal of Islamic banking?
The goal of the Islamic bank is to make profit, but ethically. Every Islamic bank has got a board of Sharia board. Their role is to oversee the board of directors and to check how the bank is run. If somehow, due to some mistake or some negligence, if the bank has entered into any non-Sharia compliant transaction, then the profit which is earned by the bank from that particular transaction is donated to charity. It does not go into the bank's bottom line.
Do some people have both an Islamic banking account as well as an international system account?
For sure, you have the option to deal with both types of banks. But when you deal with Islamic banks, the Islamic banks will not deal with you by giving you a loan. They will enter with you into a partnership or into a sale contract because you are investing and you are leaving the rest to God.
We've explained the ins and outs of Islamic banking, given you tips on how to set up your own business, and even shown